It's KatChat time. Woo woo. Okay, so believe it or not, we're actually gonna talk about shows that aren't on Bravo TV. I know it's a miracle that I watch other shows other than on Bravo, but I do. And we're gonna talk about two shows. One that I'm highly disappointed in, and the other one I'm obsessed with. So let's get the negative out of the way. The Bachelor, Juan Pablo. I mean, okay. So I'm a huge fan of The Bachelor. I watched The Bachelor when it first started. I was so into it. I would have like viewing parties with my mom and just my mom. So I don't even know if that constitutes a party, but whatever it was in my head. So I mean, I loved it, and I loved the guys that they picked, even though sometimes, yeah, they did kind of turn out to be jerks, but I still liked it, and you still were rooting for them. Like, I missed the days when The Bachelor was someone that I feel like America was like, oh, yes, we love him, like, hope he finds love, and like, and Juan Pablo's got all the fixings to be The Bachelor. He's got a kid, he's good looking, he has an accent, which actually is probably working against him, but I think what people are mad about is that there's like no depth there. And I watched the first episode, or I watched one episode this week because there was one on Monday and Tuesday because The Bachelor, they have to split everything up into like 15 different episodes. So I watched Tuesday's episodes because I knew that's when all the drums was going down. So, within the first 5 minutes, I'm just sitting there like, who is this guy? Like, first of all, people can't understand him, and I'm sorry, I know that sounds bad, but it's like, and I don't know if he uses that as a cop out because he's always just like, I don't know what you're talking about, and blah blah blah, and it's like, I don't know. I think people are frustrated with like him not pronouncing things correctly, and it's not even just that. It's just the fact that I just don't see any depth there. Yes, I know we're talking about reality TV, but I just feel like you don't even get the sense that he's like knows he's on a TV show. I think he just thinks he's like hanging out with some ladies and like, having a day like any other day. It's just like whatever, like, hey, I like you. Oh, great, you're in love with me? Like thought we were just gonna like share some nachos and call it a day, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling it, and that episode that I watched, the Fantasy Suite Gone Wrong, I mean, we'll talk about what the heck. I mean, him and Andy went into the Fantasy Suite, and whatever happened in there, we don't know what happened. I wish we knew what happened, but girl was out of there like a bat out of hell. Like, literally, I need to get out of here. I don't care if I left my toothbrush and retainer and, like, I don't know if she was a retainer. Like, girl's just like, peace out, I'm done. And then she kind of calls him out for everything, and everyone's like, all right, this is Juan Pablo's chance. Like, this is it. Like, this is his chance to be real. Like, to be like, all right, I'm sorry. Like, I don't mean to be like that. I care about your feelings. Da, da. And he just sits there the whole time, just like, I don't know what default means. I did, like, he just sits there, like, blank stare. And he's like, are you home? Like, knock, knock, ding dong. Why did it take me 9 years to figure out that you really don't really care about anybody but yourself? Which is what it comes off as. I don't know him, don't have him on speed dial, but I just, I feel like she's looking for something. She's just like, please care. Please care. And he's just like, nah, bye. Anyway, so after everything Andy says, pours her heart out, and he's just like, he's okay. And everyone's like, you can't say it's okay to everything. Like, it's not okay. Like, it's not okay. It's not okay. And you know what, Juan Pablo? You being the Bachelor is not okay. So that's all I have to say about that. Moving on to the best reality show I've seen in a while, Party Down South. Hence why I'm wearing plaid. Or this, I feel like this is country. I love country. I'm obsessed with country music. So this show is like my life. Okay, it's like Jersey Shore on crack, like the best thing you've ever seen. And it's based off the Jersey story, but it's so much better because it's all about country living, and these people are ridiculous. I mean, two of the cast members are Lil Bit and Daddy. I mean, Lil Bit and Daddy. Like, where did you come up with that? That's amazing. And then the one girl's name is Maddie, but she turns into Martha when she's drunk. Anybody that turns into another person when they're drunk is quality TV. Let me tell you right now. I mean, that alone is worth watching. And I mean, they when I say it's reality TV gold. I mean, they have people drinking other people's pee. You got love triangles. You've got a funnel that they like worship more than like any other being or religion or anything that you could think of. Um, they they're just it's so south, like that's what I love. And I'm a little partial because like I said, I love country music. Like they even go into they have our version of sledding where they go like mud riding. I don't know what it is. I just want to do it. They have like four wheelers. They're pulling them on four wheelers. Like they're on a sled getting pulled by a four wheeler, and they're going through mud and they're all muddy. And then they're like, let's crack a beer. And they're like, yeah, why not? It's like, can I have that life? Like I want to go in the mud and have a beer and just like not care. So highly recommend the show. It's on CMT. If you have Comcast, life is over because they don't have it on that, which I find other means to watch it because I have Comcast, but just warning you. Just warning you. Anyway, you have to watch that show. Um, that's really all I got for you guys. So, y'all come back next week. Ya hear? Did that work? I don't know.